أهلا وسهلا فيكم جميعا وأضحى مبارك لكل أشقائنا سفراء حاضرين هون وصناديق معنا عن طريق الزوم. Excellencies, distinguished partners and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to welcome you all today as we gather at a pivotal moment for Lebanon. Thank you for answering our invitation at this short notice, and thank you for your presence here. It's no exaggeration to say that Lebanon stands at a crossroads between deep loss and the hope of renewal. Despite hopes for a vibrant and prosperous summer and the determined efforts our government is making to restore stability and advance the much-needed structural reforms, we have the solemn responsibility to face the urgent task of addressing the suffering caused by the Israeli war, a war that has not only costed and continues to cost lives and livelihoods, but has also devastated critical infrastructure and lifeline services across the country. The scale of damage is staggering, but even more pressing is the urgency to respond, not just with compassion, but with strategy, coordination, and with resolve to bring back the state to the affected region and to bring back the people of these regions to the state. For this, we need your help. We are aware of the World Bank recent rapid damage and needs assessment. According to this assessment, Lebanon's reconstruction and recovery needs are estimated at $14 billion. The economic consequences of the conflict are also overwhelming. Geographically, the Nabatea and South governorates have been the most affected, followed by Mount Lebanon, which include the southern suburbs of Beirut. The impacts of the conflicts have resulted in Lebanon's real GDP contracting by 7.1% in 2024, a significant setback compared to a non-conflict growth estimated at 0.9%. By the end of 2024, Lebanon's cumulative GDP decline since 2019 approached 40%, compounding the effects of the economic downturn and impacting Lebanon's prospect for economic growth. It's in this context that the government of Lebanon has developed the Lebanon Emergency Assistance Project, or LEAP, a nationally led, operationally ready framework to restore services, rebuild infrastructure, and lay the foundation for sustainable recovery. LEAP is not just a response mechanism, it's a transformation agenda. With a program of $1 billion, LEAP is structured to move swiftly from emergency response to rapid recovery and into long-term climate resilient reconstruction. It's underpinned by a transparent, area-based prioritization process endorsed by our Council of Ministers, ensuring that investments reach the communities most poised for recovery and economic revitalization. The Council for Development and Reconstruction, the CDR, has been empowered with a fully functional board, streamlined procedures, and a dedicated project management unit with real authority. This reform ensures that the procurement and delivery timelines, once measured in years, can now be executed in weeks. This is not just administrative reform, it's a break from business as usual. But LEAP is not something Lebanon can do alone. That's why we are here today, to engage with you, our partners and friends, on how we can align efforts, pool resources, and defragment aid into a unified, transparent, and results-driven platform. We do not seek parallel initiatives. We seek partnership within a framework owned by the Lebanese state, one that strengthens national institutions and rebuilds trust with our citizens. I hope today's dialogue will help refine LEAP's technical and operational dimensions and open the door to your meaningful support, financial, technical, and political. This roundtable is only the beginning of a conversation. My hope that would also be the step forward, the step toward coordinated action with a renewed, revived, and trusted CDR, an institution that enjoys my full support. Let me conclude by sincerely thanking each of you for your presence today and for your continued commitment to Lebanon's recovery. I extend special appreciation to the Minister of Finance for his leadership in steering the LEAP negotiations, to the Council for Development and Reconstruction, and the National Council for Scientific Research for their outstanding technical contributions, to the Ministers of Public Works and Environment for their valuable guidance, and to the World Bank for its steadfast partnership and support throughout this process. Lebanon has endured crisis after crisis, but we intend not only to rebuild what was lost, but to build better, more inclusively, more sustainably, and more accountably. Thank you again for standing by Lebanon and supporting our efforts to rebuild.